Oh, coin them. It goes, my friend. I'm just sitting here having a cup of coffee. Just, oh, the waifu's returned. The waifu's returned with her Subway.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that stuff that they call a sandwich.
Stop
What?
hating
What? You gonna come
my
here talking?
Subway.
Oh, you go. You. I'm gonna talk trash about your Subway, because Subway is like the worst.
I like
There, there is like no culture in Subway.
it. Yeah, why not?
Sub, Subway is like, you, you know you know what Subway tastes like? Subway tastes like poverty, and we ain't broke, baby. We ain't broke.
Organic steaks in the fridge say that much.
Yeah, I'm saying really. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, Subway is terrible, Coinham. I think Subway's worse in America, from what I've heard. Oh, I can believe it. Everything's worse in America. I bet you Subway is like high quality stuff everywhere else. And we get the commercials. We get the commercials from everywhere else to make it look good. But America actually gets the like, I mean, everything about Subway in America screams despair. The lettuce is limp. The meat looks if you have to eat it, you have to eat. All I'm saying is, baby, we don't have to eat it.
What if I want to eat it?
See, but if you want to eat it, that means they've won. You can't let that be the case. They can't win, baby. Yeah, Subway's like a premium over here. Oh my god, man. Now I don't know where you are, Coinham, but if you're in the UK, when I come to the UK, when I come, if you're lying to me, I'm coming for you. Because I'm being told a lot of stuff. Big Mofo Gaming, Subway here is awesome. UK, okay. Big Mofo Gaming, I didn't know you were UK as well. Awesome. So yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, Subway in America leaves much to be desired. I'm sure Subways in like super rich neighborhoods probably do it a little different, because you can't have all the people coming up in there. What is this? This is not the sandwich I ordered. Like, it's just, babe, like you said, we got them steaks in the fridge, them nice organic grass fed. You be making one hell of a steak sandwich, and yet you come back with Subway. Mm-mm-mm. I find Subway in Canada to be just okay. I'm never excited to go there, but I do go there sometimes. Top- Topaz, I feel like that coincides with the way my wife feels. She, but I think, is it that you like Subway because you basically get to like be like, put all the vegetables and you don't care about the meat. It's just bread and pickles. Yeah,
Pretty much.
pretty much. Okay.
My tuna salmon. Yeah.
Well, we got Super Saiyan fire going on over here. Jesus. Yeah, baby. You like my new circle cam? You like how I'm doing it for the people? Do you like it? I know one thing. I don't like the fact that the let me move that around. That feels a little bit better. That feels a little bit better. When America tries to recreate like Chinese food, for example, their idea of recreating it is just overpouring Chinese sauce and leave the food out cold. And char, perfect, perfect. Also, I don't know if anybody knows, but if you're in my Discord, um, I'm actually in a voice channel, and you can feel free to come in and join the conversation, because I'm just hanging out. I have a cup of coffee, and when this cup of coffee is gone, the stream is over. That's that's where we are. But I felt like I needed to stream and talk to people, and my wife left me to go get Subway. So I was like, don't you throw up
And
your
for
hand.
organic steak. Don't twist it.
No, you went to get me actual blue cheese so that I could have actual blue cheese dressing for my salads. Because you're trying to make me help. That's what you told me before you left. Now you lying to me?
I have the blue cheese. I needed the sour cream to make your dressing.
You did say sour cream. You did say sour cream. You're not lying to me. Our marriage isn't over yet. You're still stuck with me. A 300-pound ball of weight to weigh your life down. Why not get Subway for your wife? Because I love her. I would never get her Subway. I love her too much. That's not my... That's you know? And y'all know I've been on like the... Wait a minute. You're forgetting the 1,865,765 grams of sugar. Oh, God. Dude. Yeah. It tastes the same, but the price is real expensive. So yeah, it's like I love my wife. So and I've been on this health kick. You know, your boy started out real big. Now he's just big. He's making progress. So you know, as we're almost at 100 pounds lost since March, I'm slimming down. You're not even gonna recognize your boy in a bit, but. You know, I'm trying to get on this. I've learned a lot. I've spent the last like 6 months reading medical studies and stuff to find out what health really is. And with that being the case, I don't eat carbs anymore. I don't eat sugar anymore. I'm doing some strange things, guys. But it's working. It's working. They always tell you, go to the gym, work out. That's how you lose weight. It's not true. I haven't gone to... Look, I've left my house 4 times in the last 2.5 years. That's counting the pandemic, as well as getting some other stuff taken care of. And, yeah. It haven't worked out a day in my life. Again, I'll repeat. Almost 100 pounds since March. They be lying to y'all. Are you enjoying your Subway over there, baby?
Very much.
Yeah, okay.
They have a whole new menu, if you didn't know.
Why is the chat only going up that far before it disappears? Let's look at these chat options. I'm trying to keep y'all's messages. Always show messages. Let's see if that fixes it. American food is like McDonald's nuggets. You don't eat them because you like them. You eat them because you're depressed. Char, that is actually correct. That is correct. You've lost all hope and you don't care anymore. She would have enjoyed it better had you went for it. Mofo, I love my wife too much. I can't do it. I can't. Are you actually saving it?
Yeah,
So you're gonna allow that sandwich to get more depressed while you you allow that sandwich to get more depressed before you eat it again.
no, I got it's too
Uh,
I'll have it later when I get home.
Oh, okay, all right. I mean, I'm not trying to hate on him, but you know how I feel about Subway.
Still go.
Yes, you do, and I'm happy that it brings you a smile, my lovely baby. However, it is Subway, so I'm gonna continue to say what I say. She knows I'm just messing with her. I'm not just messing with her. I'm lying. No, I'm just. And I have circle cam so that it doesn't pick you up if you want to come over and chill. Do y'all want to see my wife?
Oh, Jesus.
Do y'all want to see my wife? I'm going to make her get in the camera. Just for a second. I'm going to have her lean over.
You can try.
Babe, you gonna let down my peoples like this if they want it? If they want it. They haven't said they want it.
Say no.
She said, say no. Look, all I'm saying, bro, I have a Subway sandwich left in the fridge for like a week. Oh, God. Yo, that thing has already attempted suicide like 5 times.
The lobster from Cowboy Bebop that mutates.
Oh, yeah, that episode of Cowboy Bebop. Where that shit mutates in the fucking... Oh, that's great. She had a McDonald's... Wait, McDonald's while she was getting Subway. That's why sandwich saved for later? Wait, what? Not trying to pick on you. I need you to type that again. Something went wrong. I would need a, yeah. Bruh, Char, you need to go ahead and just tip the, you know what? You just throw the whole fridge away. If that Subway sandwich has been in there for a week, just tip that whole bitch over right into the dumpster. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Let me see here. Maybe I should, I usually keep alerts off, but let me actually turn alerts on. Where's the alert box set? Oh my God. That's not a decent sized alert box. Yeah, that was for if it was podcast time. It's not podcast time. It's not. This is just Will Sips' coffee. It's coffee. Them black beans. Anyway, let's see. While she was going for your sandwich, she was having a sneaky Big Mac. Oh, now that is not... The way I feel about Subway, multiply that by 1,000, and that's her in McDonald's. She's not loving it. She's not about McDonald's. When I used to get McDonald's, 'cause I don't eat out anywhere anymore. Like I told y'all, on super health kick. But when I would eat at McDonald's, she would just give me this side eye of just pure disgust. Like, why'd I marry this fat fuck? Why did I even let him put a ring on this pristine finger? Babe, you have a lot of facial expression to not be on this camera. Okay, well, they didn't demand that I let you on here. A mix shit. Yo. Yeah, McDonald's tastes pretty meh. Great hangover food, though. Oh, that's the thing. All of these places started out, in my opinion, living in that hangover zone. Where it's like you absolutely need food, and therefore you're willing to accept anything to put into the vat that is acid and alcohol in your system.
I thought it was drunk food to begin with, like late night drunk.
Well, yeah, drunk, hangover, whatever. It's the same difference. Same difference. You just want to put something in there when you can, when you can just feel it in your system. And you're just like, I need something else to be in this system. Let me see here. I love a McDonald's fry anytime. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm telling you guys. Maybe one day I'll do a health stream. Maybe when I don't look like the Blob from X-Men. But, after, like, I've learned so much now. Like, because when I first went to college, I went to college to be a doctor. So, like, medical stuff has always intrigued me. But I switched over to doing art like a moron. Not that I should have stayed in medical, because the whole medical field annoys the hell out of me. But, yeah, just, like, learning why you eat what you eat based off of lies that you've been told your whole life that's killing people. It becomes a thing, okay? That I understand now I understand why people who are like all about the health kick won't shut up. Like, it's like, dude, I'm glad you're a vegan. I'm glad you love eating the grass in my backyard. However, shut up. I just want to enjoy this sandwich. But they are trying to, they're trying to help you. And it's like, and it's not because they're better than you. It's just they know something that you do not. They do. So I understand it, but I'm not going to be that guy yet. I need to be able to stand up on stream and not have it look like I have a second entity growing out of me. Kind of like Total Recall?
Yeah.
Total Recall, yeah. Total Recall, where I got a little baby hanging out of this thing. And then... Oh, boy. Put yourself on a seafood diet, so when you see food, you eat it. Lol. That's the diet everybody's on. But let's not talk about health stuff, guys. Let's not do it. Because people get in their feelings. It's just... I don't want to do that to anybody that checks in. Oh God, we're already almost at 20 minutes. Whew. So, let me see. Soda bread, potato bread, sausage, egg, bacon, eggs. Jesus. Look, okay. Vicious Jr. attached to the stomach is the entertainment we all crave. I told Jamie because it's become kind of like a thing now, I guess. The whole hot tub stream. I'm telling y'all, when I get to my new place, and if we're able to finagle the landlord, which is my roommate's brother, into letting us do stuff, I'm gonna, like, our plan is to get a hot tub because we've already been turned down on getting a pool. So if we do get that hot tub, there will be a hot tub stream. I will do it for you. I will have all of the pixelated man-titties out for y'all to just ogle. Slightly below the water so that, you know, Twitch doesn't get rid of my, doesn't get rid of my channel. But that's if we can get the hot tub. I can't promise we can get the hot tub because we've already run into a few speed bumps with things we've wanted to do with this new place. But I will have a streaming media room studio to myself. So, yeah, there's going to be some changes. You know what? I'm going to jump out of the Discord. Nobody's jumping in this Discord to chat live, so I'm just going to end it. Maybe y'all will gain the confidence to do it with me once I get everything going. Vicious titty merch coming soon, folks. Yes, suck on my voluptuous booties, my terry folds, if you will. My wife hates that song from Rick and Morty. She hates Terry Folds. It is the funniest, most overproduced joke ever. I love that friggin' song. Get one of those super classy inflatable hot tubs. Nah, man, I want the one with like the wood encasing with the thing like that's super deep, like you can almost swim in it, but you also have the like chairs on the side built into it that you can just lounge up in. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Trying to get soaking wet for the community. While y'all are talking trash about how fat I am. I at least want to be soaking wet. Anyway, Char, don't you have merch on Spreadshop? You need to promote that more. It's right below the stream video. I don't know how to promote that more. Like, I mean, I have two stores. We have the one for the Made in Dreams podcast, and then I have one for my artwork. It's all below. If y'all want to do it, I'm just not. It's just I don't excel. Like, I can sell myself. I don't excel at doing the, like, y'all see how much I struggle in like the podcast to be like, you know, hey guys, hit the like and subscribe button. I don't know. Go to my YouTube, maybe. Like it's like I'm more just for I want the community without like being like every other video minute. Hit that like, subscribe, guys. Hit the bell. It'll ring when I put out a video. Like, I don't want to do that. That just feels like, yeah. It just sounds, it's like, hey, thanks for coming. Sell you something. Like, I just don't like being that guy. I feel like if you care, you'll look below the video and see it. Like, if you do, fine. If you don't, I am going to start doing one thing, though. When I do my videos for YouTube, for, like, film stuff, I am going to officially start up my Patreon or Ko-fi or whatever the hell people use. I am going to do that, but I'm only going to take $1 donations. Like, I don't want you to sit there and be like, I'm going to subscribe $20 for la 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 la. No, I don't want that. It's just $1 if you can. because YouTube is going to immediately demonetize me for talking and showing video for a movie. And even I set it up for Patreon already. For Patreon, and Patreon was like $1. You should ask for more money. And I'm like, no. Go ahead and take the 66 cents off of the dollar. I don't care. 33 cents. Cool. It's never about the money for me. Ever. I just like talking with people. I like hanging out with people, getting to know people. I know your immediate thought in your head is you like talking to people, but you've only left the house 4 times in the last 2.5 years. Yes, because your boy has medical issues and he was not about to have the COVID follow him home because he did not want to die. And it's still running rampant in certain places in my state, but also my country. And, yes, I did catch it, but I ain't trying to catch it again. And, it's just, you got to look out for number one. Plus, what's out there? Have you seen the news? Do you really want to go out there? Really?
Nature's nice.
Nature is nice. I can see it right outside the window. It looks like it's just how I left it.
Not quite, babe. Not quite.
I mean, it's hot. But that's another reason for me to take this AC that y'all can probably hear in the background and just crank it up a little. Crank it up. Let me see. People either like you or not. I agree. It's promoted now. Go buy everything. I don't mind humble promos. I'd encourage it if anything. I mean, yeah. Y'all see me trying. I try. I'm like, hey, check it out. If you care, you'll check it out. If you don't care, you won't check it out. It's just the way it is. I mean, maybe I'll get better. I'm just saying, y'all don't want it to be like Jamie James promo. Yeah, Jamie James promo is the super hype machine. And I love him for it. He's different than me. Like, that's why we work well together. Because he's like the uber business mind, and I'm like hey, I want to create stuff. I'm that guy that's in, like, what was that movie called with the virtual reality where everybody was in the virtual world based off of the book Ready Player One. Ready Player One. I'm the guy that would be like rich, but I'm still over there like playing with Legos or something. Like, I'm just like, I just really believe in the wholesome nature of creativity and talking with people. Meanwhile, Jamie's like the guy who's at all the press conferences and boardroom meetings. And he's just like, yes, the over-under on the blah, blah, blah. Like, that's him. I would literally just, it wouldn't be good for my mental health to be in that situation. Let's see. My parents watch the deadly stuff in the news and they still want me to go outside. Very telling. Oh, Char. No, that's the thing. You can't be afraid of outside, which I'm not afraid of outside, but I do everything. I work and everything at home now. So there's like no reason for me to put myself in a health situation. I'd rather get healthy so that I feel better about it and then do it. Like, if we had to leave and go to the mall right now, right this second, I'd go. But I don't have to. I'm very happy right now. I'm lying. But I'm not very happy. Babe, don't give me those eyes. Don't give me those eyes. Yeah, outside is overrated. I've been masking up and doing everything you're supposed to and still got COVID. It sucks. Yeah, everybody's going to get it. Like, I used to be like, yeah, if you're stupid. Like, no, everyone's going to get it. My roommate went on a church trip with his grandparents to Amish country. And he's the only person that caught it out of the whole group. And I'm talking about his grandparents, like 80 plus years old. And he's the only person that got it. And he was with them.
Yeah, it did make sense.
It like, you're gonna get it. The thing is I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life. I do believe, I personally believe that the only reason I was able to get over it, because I told y'all I have pre-existing conditions that don't work well for COVID. The only reason I feel like I was able to knock it off in like 4 days was because of this health kick I'm on. The fact that like intermittent fasting, healthy keto, like making sure I'm not deficient in vitamins, which most people are. Like I got it the least out of everyone here and was the most susceptible to it. And is COVID still a big problem over there? In patches. It goes down and then we'll just get a straight up spike in places like Virginia. But it's like, if you live where I live and you leave Virginia, you come back with it. Mm-hmm. That's kind of how this seems to work. Because everyone that goes on vacation, that goes traveling, comes back and they have it. Do what you do, feel what you feel. Government conspiracy to cover up the fact that aliens exist. Don't get me started on aliens, bro. I love aliens. I love the idea of aliens. I get all the stories. My wife gets mad at me because I put on the craziest documentaries at night. On nights where I don't throw up the David Attenborough or the Neil deGrasse Tyson or Michio Kaku if I want to do some astrophysics while I'm sleeping. If I'm not doing that, oh man, there's this fantastic, terrible alien documentary. She's already rolling her eyes because she knows what I'm going to say. It's like 9 different documentaries, and they're all labeled Knowledge of the Forever Time. And
the audacity that this man speaks.
This dude speaks about the most I wouldn't say outlandish, but I know you would, baby. But I would say super theoretical. Like it's like it makes sense.
It's a cool theory, but he speaks it like fact.
He speaks it like it's 100% fact, and you're a dummy if you don't know it. I love it. It's like nothing's better than when you come across one of those alien documentaries where they're literally circling something on the screen, but you still can't see what they're talking about. Nothing is more funny when people are like, you see, and if you look deeply into the shadow, you can see the alternate dimension that exists within the thing. And you'll be looking at an image, you're like, okay. And then they'll circle it, and you're like, I still don't see it. It's just tears and eyes dying laughing. It is the greatest shit. But my wife can't watch it for the pure comedy that it is. She takes it as if someone's like on a TED Talk. And that you have to take them the most serious. I'm over here just dying. Like we were watching this one documentary where you got me on aliens. I just realized I've been talking about this now for like the last 5 minutes. There was this one documentary where they wouldn't even talk about how they are proving the theory. They would just be like, because science. and my wife got so mad at me because I would because we would get into arguments and I would like, but I'm obviously right because science. No backup, no nothing, just because science, babe. Can't you see? I wish I still had my tinfoil hat from when I did the alien conspiracy Dumpster Fire Future podcast episode. I spent a lot of time on that hat because I have one of the rice field hats, and I took that and put foil over it so that it was just this giant tinfoil hat. Oh, I don't even know if that episode is up on my YouTube anymore because I think I tried to separate everything into their own channels, which was a terrible idea. It wasn't, but it was. Anyway.
That's what the playlists are for.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I would like to give a thanks to the people out there who have stuck with me while I've tried to get back to my movie content. Because there are a lot of people who have messaged me and been like, yeah, man, I just haven't been, present in the stream or anything because, you're so focused on dreams right now. And I'm like, yeah, I understand, but I thank you for actually still being subscribed because, you don't have to be. If I'm not doing what you're into, But I've been planning to get back to the movie stuff. And like with movies, you're going to have TV series and, anime and all that other stuff. Here's an actual fact about aliens. They visit our Earth's stratosphere because they don't want to touch the shit here. They looked at how humanity is doing and went, y'all are stupid. I'm getting the fuck out of here. And just left. I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. X-Files was a class documentary on aliens. I'm currently making my way back through Scrubs, but after I finish my rewatch of Scrubs, I've thrown out the possibility of doing X-Files as the next thing that I just go back and watch casually throughout the nights when my wife isn't ignoring me for her phone. You can say all you want, but you do it.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Babe, Two-Set put out another video. Yeah, they did. Yeah, the Illuminati has my wife. It's true. So, anyway, they knew how to get her. Just Asian co-host. We know it's the classical music, but it's the two Asian co-hosts.
So cute.
Yeah, they're so cute. So cute. Anyway, I'm just happy that makes my baby smile. Right? Yeah. Who cares if she ignores me for 80% of when she's not working? You may sigh, but I don't hear you disputing.
We all have our ways to de-stress from work.
We do all have our ways to de-stress from work. But you do know that you inadvertently just called me work, right? So, back to you guys.
That wasn't the most familiar thing you ever said.
Well, sometimes we all have familiar brains. Thank you very much. Proof, because science. It's exactly.
Oh, man.
So, science is like the greatest argument. You know what? Science. Boom. So, how am I doing on this coffee?
I can refill it for you.
I already refilled it.
Oh. Okay.
Because the first cup that I was going to stream to, I was already down here. And I was like, that's going to be a really short stream. So let me go refill it, and then I'll hit the go live button. It's only been 37 minutes. I think maybe we should the Maiden Dreams podcast only be an hour? Should it only be an hour? Y'all ask me. Because some people enjoy the length, and other people are like, bro, these podcasts are so long. They're like, I'm still watching it, but you have me up at 2 a.m. listening to a podcast. I don't know. Let me see. I hope the aliens are watching it and we will all be spared. No, bruh. I hope aliens come and invade. Y'all will never see someone turncoat on the human race so fast than me. I'd be like, yeah, yes, overlords, get them. Get them. Show the aliens the greatest human invention and Arby's.
If there's anywhere he hates more than Subway, it's Arby's, guys.
War Garble, I see we have found our first disagreement. It breaks my heart. But Arby's. I'm not going to talk about it right now. That's for a whole nother podcast. I enjoy the long podcast. No, it should be 3 hours. Arby's is terrible. I'm being silly. Oh, okay. I've heard that argument from people being completely serious. Okay, that's why I took it that way. I apologize. I apologize. Yeah, that's another place people are like, yeah, let's go to Arby's. I'm like, who would willingly choose? Like, if you work at a place and there's an Arby's next door and you only got a 30-minute break, you're just trying to get food, at the within your allotted time limit that you're supposed to regain your sanity, but actually lose more of it, go to Arby's. And just get I will say they have like 3 good things, and those 3 good things aren't things I can eat anymore. So, forget Arby's. False alarm could have been a serious debate. Yeah, it was close. It was close, but I moved. I shifted away because I love Wargarble too much, and he's getting over COVID. So, more power to him. More power to him. Oh, Ragamuffins! What's going on, my dude? Convinced Arby's is a front for Mexican drug cartel money laundering?
Possibly.
No one eats food there. That's where you're wrong. People do eat there, and I need to know why. I don't get it. The best thing Arby's has is when they like just started I guess it's like 2 years ago now where they started having that dude in the commercials was like, we got the meats. I'm like, that is a weird tagline, but I'll take it. That dude has the voice for it. We got the meats. Sounds like Cookie Monster changed. It's fantastic, but I'll never eat there. Arby's Los Pollos Hermanos. Oh, Gus. What is Arby's? Is it like a burger joint?
Oh,
It's basically if you took burgers and switched them to roast beef, and roast beef was like the pillar of your offerings. That's what it is. It's a burger joint with roast beef instead of burger. It's trash is what it is. You are correct, Ragamuffins. I'm going to KFC. Fuck it. KFC is another depression box here in America. But that sounds whack. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, Ragamuffins, he pretty much is conveying exactly how I feel about Arby's. That's like, there's no reason. I used to call it the last bastion for white people. Because it's really, those are I'm not trying to be racial, but it's like, that usually is like all the people that are like, hey, let's go to Arby's. If they were white people. I've never seen a person of another ethnicity even offer up the choice. I'm sorry, I haven't. But like I said, this is a personal thing. Where I am, I've never been around friends and been like, yo, where we gonna eat? And have anyone say Arby's. Except for. That's all I'm saying. I just go to KFC for the biscuits. They have the worst biscuits. The worst. Out of all of the chicken places. That's why the Arby's down here in Florida actually good. Yeah, see, I'm saying there's the possibility. There's the possibility that these establishments in other areas have more care paid to them. But around here, no. Subway is depression. I've never seen a sandwich look so sad. Them joints on the last lifeline. Hey, let's go to Arby's has been said by precisely 4 people. And all 4 of them are here in this state, and suspiciously around me. I think they know I'm talking trash. I think they've sent their agents after me. You know what? If I saw the Men in Black, like in real life, I would expect to see them at an Arby's. I think that's the only place, because we've all heard the stories about how they look and they look off. I think they would look at home in an Arby's. Wow. You'd be like, oh, those are just for normal guys. Never mind that they don't have a nose and that their ears look funky. They're just normal guys. That's maybe, I don't know. I know, I just have nowhere else to go for biscuits. You have Carl's Jr. What is it? Yeah, Carl's Jr. If you in that area, Carl's Jr. got better biscuits than KFC. I can't have that anymore either, but, you know. Have y'all seen that video of like, or the like, it's multiple people making videos, but they all have the same thing where it's like they're sexually frustrated. And so they were like, I'm so sexually frustrated. I went to Popeyes and bought a box of biscuits with no drinks just so I could remember what it was like for someone to choke me. Have y'all seen those videos? That joint is actually hilarious. It's funny as hell. Disobey, agreed, sir. Yes, but the actual that's death. Gotta have a drink. It's true. But they're like, I just needed to remember what it was like to feel somebody choking me, so they eat biscuits with no drink from Papa. It's one of the funniest. Like, I've seen multiple people do it, tell the same joke, and I still laugh every time. It's fantastic. The internet is still undefeated. I'm mad nobody or nobody commented on that cat picture in the Discord, because that cat is like becoming my new spirit animal. I now want that cat. The first time I saw it, I was like, what the fuck is that thing? And then, I don't know, it's just become a part of me now. It embodies what it's like to be vicious. It truly is. Let me drop that down. If I drop that down, can I lift this up? Let me see. Yes, I can. A full chat. I like it. That's dead. I gotta have a drink. Yeah. What the actual fuck? You mean the Costco Value Saver cat? Yes. The value brand cat. That thing. If you watch that video, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. I don't subscribe or anything to the person that made it. But that video, if you can't laugh at that cat, you are truly dead inside. I thought I was dead inside, but I laughed at that cat. And I was like, you know what? Maybe things aren't all bad. That cat is amazing. I should make a circle cutout so it fits in this camera place, so I could just like put its face up as like a camera placeholder for it. It's so good. It's so good. So good. Guys, the coffee's getting real low. Raga, where were you earlier? I was in the Discord voice channel so people could join in on the conversation. I backed out because nobody came around. Nobody came around. You should have the cat as a follow animation. Lol. Pour more coffee. No, I told you. I would, but I actually pretty much cleaned out the pot when I refilled before I went live. See, but I refilled for y'all. This podcast was gonna, or this stream was literally gonna go start from here instead of starting from here. So, yes, that needs to be an emote. Oh God, that cat is like amazing. It really is. It's so ugly. It's so ugly, but I can't help it. I love the thing now. Now I'm here. See, but now the stream's almost over. Well, you know what? Let me see. Let me. I'm just gonna be in the. Let me see here. Let me do the Audible Brunch. And hopefully I can pull you. When you join, the world will be able to hear you. And this is my personal Discord, guys, in case you're looking in the Made in Dreams one and like, which voice channel is he talking about? This is my personal Discord. But yeah. But hopefully we'll have the return of Ragamuffins and Deadpool jumping in to talk movies with me and discuss our differing opinions on tons of things. I'll return to my place as the dude who hates fun, apparently. It'll be perfect. Let me see here. Now it's making me worry. Okay. I'm just checking. What matters is our plan. And of course the alert box would be in the absolute wrong place. Get up there. There we go. That should work. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan. I'm so bloody ready for that discussion. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be fantastic. Just to be able to sit back and talk about movies with people who can have fervor and differing opinions, but still be cool. Like, it's hard to find. It really is. Don't worry, I'm the second dude who hates fun. It was a nickname given to me by people who because I'm judgmental about it. I'm very judgmental about certain things. It's just the way I am.
You just have very strong opinions.
Thank you, baby. I have very strong opinions, and I want you to hear all of them before you get to speak again. I love Bill Burr. That line was from Bill Burr. That's not me. We're not even going to talk about the Minions. Oh, my God. I haven't seen them yet. Because that's like, for some reason, that whole, like, I saw the first one. What was that movie with Gru? Despicable Me. The only good thing about that movie was the girl screaming fuzzy. That was it. The other fluffy. Yeah. That was the only good part of that movie, in my opinion. I didn't like it. And who knows? There are movies I dislike, and then I go back and rewatch them, and I find out that I was just in a mood. But ever since then, and then like the oversaturation of people being all about the Minions, I just have no urge to see them. It's like I see them enough. So Lightyear was amazing. Yeah. Lightyear had one issue, and I actually have already started working on a video for the YouTube regarding that. Yeah. Yeah, I can't talk more about that because that's a video that's coming. Going to rewatch The Lighthouse today. Yeah, that's a thick one. No, it's not the real toy. Lol. I can't talk about it because I have a video coming for it. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. But I love that people are like, I don't. Because I want to talk to those people and figure out why. If it's as simple as, no Tim Allen, no Buzz, hey, that's your prerogative. But for me, I loved it. I loved how mature it was, how dark themed it was. The only thing I didn't like about it, this is all I'll say. The only thing I didn't like about it was in the first 10 seconds of the film. Are you watching Better Call Saul right now? If so, thoughts? I haven't started it because for shows like that, I don't really watch them until they're over. I hate week to week. I hate week to week. But let's not get on that. I already went off about that in the Discord because I have to at least once a week. Yeah, but like Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, I didn't start watching it until the last season was actively going. And it was same with Lost. I love being able to just crush all the way through. Because I am a firm believer, you started me. I'm a firm believer that most of the things that make people dislike certain shows is the fact that they have to wait week to week, and then they go and talk to their friends and they build up an idea of the show that's not the show, and when the show doesn't come through in the way they want or that they believe it's been led to, they hold it against the show. It's literally what happened, in my opinion, to Lost. If you watch Lost from beginning to end at your own speed, not waiting week to week, you had zero problems. Everyone I know who did it has zero problems. Every single person I know who was watching it when it was on, week to week, talking every day, building their own theories of what the story is going to be, all have problems with the show. People love that, oh, it lets you talk and build up and speak with your friends and do all this other stuff. It makes you make the story yours instead of being there for the story that you're going to be told. It's the same reason people who are hyper fans for many of the IPs that people love, it's one of the main reasons they have a problem with it. Is because they love it so much that it becomes theirs. And they're no longer there for the story that's being told by the artist. They're there to be validated on what they think the show will be. Same thing with Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, I didn't start watching it when it was over, but we did watch it. We watched like when we had seasons. Yeah. Let me see. I've been talking for a minute. Let me see what people are talking about. Breaking Bad was brilliant. Yes, it was. Tried Better Call Saul and just couldn't get into it. I have heard that from people, but I've heard that from people in the sense that you have to get to a point to understand what the show is, and then you're hooked. It's not like it's a super slow burn, is what I've been told. I would have preferred Los Pollos spinoff. Aren't they still trying to make that? Because yeah, I thought I saw something just the other day about how they're still trying to make that. I hate week to week too, but for the show Primal, I'm willing to do anything. I'm not. I loved Andy Tartakovsky, and I'm waiting for the whole thing to be on HBO Max before I click the first episode, because I am going to be so mad waiting week to week for that show. Ragamuffins week to week sucks, kills the momentum. I was in pain waiting for The Boys every week. Didn't watch that until it was over either. No, I started it before the last episode aired, but it was the week of the last episode airing. So I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and knock it out. Plus, my wife was ignoring me at that time, so I was like, I need something to do. Were you not?
We all have our ways.
Yeah, we do all have our ways. You ain't gonna be over here smacking lips like me. We know what was happening. All right. Better take that side eye and go get more. Eat that other Subway depression sandwich. Look. Anyway, Better Call Saul is very slow at the start, even slower than Breaking Bad. But once you get into the juicy part, it's incredible. Yeah, basically what I've been hearing. Wargarble, I'm going to eat some lunch now. Much love, everyone. Good to see you, Wargarble, and continue to fight the good fight against the sickness. Fuzzy Panda just joined. Is he talking about Lost? Lol. I was talking about week-to-week shows, but yes, I did bring up Lost. Stop it, Jamie. I'd say Better Call Saul might even be better than Breaking Bad. That's also what I've heard. But the price of admission is a little steeper. Like, you can watch Breaking Bad and from the first episode be like, oh, this is going to be some shit. I've heard that you got to get like at least 70% through the first season of Better Call Saul before you have that chance to be like, oh, now I see what we're into. So, I mean, that's steep for some people. Even for me, you usually get like you might get like a first episode or a first 3 episodes before I'm like, do I see where the possibility could be in this show? Because if I can, then I'll keep watching. If I'm like, if all the flags are being raised already, I'm just like, nah, I'm good. I'll wait till it's all over, and maybe I'll come back to it someday. Yeah, with an Arby sandwich shoved inside of it. Oh my God. I find that hard to believe. I've heard it from a bunch of people, man. A lot of people say that Better Call Saul is better. It's not just a Coinham thing. Ultimate depression activated. Have you seen Sandman yet? Top tier. I watched the first episode and my wife wants to wait for our roommate to be around, which means I probably won't see it for the next 8 months. But I got the first episode in.
We'll give him a chance to join us at least.
Give him a chance. Yeah, it took us 2 years to watch to catch up on Doom Patrol because of him. Have you seen Sandman yet? Top tier. Where am I? Chat is doing some crazy flickering around here. It's the same writers and directors as Breaking Bad. You still get that great content. Baron Rufus just popped in to say hi. Hey, buddy. What's going on, friend? I was thinking about you earlier.
Oh, what's up?
It's so good binged. It's all yesterday. Yeah. I wanted to, but I also had to watch Prey. But I don't want to talk about Prey because Prey is going to definitely be an episode of Night at the Talkies. That Prey's going to be a conversation. And I don't want to start it right now. What about Brendan Fraser making a comeback? Well, he was before they canceled Batgirl, which once again we can't talk about because that is definitely going to be a Night at the Talkies episode. Just
Spoilers.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about with both Prey and the whole Batgirl thing. Brendan Fraser, I mean, if you watch Doom Patrol, he's been back. I've been enjoying him thoroughly on Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol is like a one-of-a-kind show. There's nothing else like it. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it on TV. Like it's strange, but then it's good if you're open to it. But then it gets stranger, and then you're like, I'm open to it now, but I feel a little uneasy about being open to it. But overall, it's just an experience. It's great. If you haven't seen Doom Patrol, watch Doom Patrol. It's the one thing they haven't canceled yet. Knock on wood. I'm telling you, you're in for a wild ride. Doom Patrol is insane. I'm trying to see Nope tomorrow, and I wish they would just put Nope out on HBO Max or something so I can see it. Like, oh god, Doom Patrol is top tier DC. I'll burn WB down if they cancel that, or Peacemaker. Peacemaker was an actual surprise. Peacemaker is so damn good. Where you start out in that show and where you end in that show, there's so much that evolves in that for multiple characters that it's actually a pretty great testament of good writing, which I did not expect just from the first episode. From the first episode, I was like, I know what I'm in for. Then it started evolving into something. That was like, well, maybe I don't know what I'm getting. And I love that. I love that because so much stuff is like, I saw a commercial. Well, got the whole thing. that's my brain. But, yeah, James Gunn is great. I think this is a good format to have. Because if y'all keep me talking, I'm never going to finish the coffee. This is already about 30 minutes longer than I expected to be doing this. So, let me see here. It really is. Like, you know, I refilled the coffee, but this coffee is getting lukewarm now. Because I've been streaming for so long. And I don't have the top on the cup. Oh, speaking of Breaking Bad, y'all like the Heisenberg? Y'all like the Heisenberg coffee cup? Yeah. Tough, you're here for us. It's true. It's true. The goal of the show is to get Vicious talking on a subject he can just rant about, and so that his coffee goes cold. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I don't know. Have I showed y'all the Audible Brunch opening? The Audible Brunch podcast opening? I do kind of want to make sure it's not exploding. Like, it may be loud. I apologize. But this is going to be the opening for the new podcast where we talk. Jamie, you've seen it. But, yeah, here we go. Yeah, there you go. There you go, for the people. For the people. Has a little more extra bass. A little more rile. It's going to be good. It's going to be real good. So, yeah. And a little more neon too. Yeah, that's why this fire is the blue as opposed to the red in my actual logo. Everything is color coded to the show that it's going to be happening. Like the Hot Action Studs has its own little opening. If you've seen the videos, that I do regarding movies on my YouTube channel, then you've seen the Night at the Talkies one for the Joker one I did before Batman came out. The Hot Action Studs logo is fire. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Then we have the, this one is very short. So yeah, the Hot Action Studs one I can't show you because I separated that streaming layout from this one. Like, it's going to be its own thing, has its own setup and layout and all this stuff. But this Mighty Vicious Circle camera social media thing, that's going to be a mainstay for all of them. So, yeah. I don't even know if y'all could hear the Night at the Talkies one because I couldn't. But it says it was playing sound. So, we'll see. You could? Okay, good. So, yeah, that's going to be shorter recordings that I'll probably do with people. So, yeah. Burples. Babe, you sure you're not going to come in and lean into the circle just once? No, you're not going to? No. Her face got super red immediately. You in the Lord of the Rings, Mighty? It's overrated. So before I see what comes after I say that, let me look back over at my wife. Hard that brass band, go for it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I love, like, if one of the reasons that I don't stop streaming as much as I used to is because when I first started, you could just play music, and music is a huge part of my vibe. Like, I used to play games and have like jazz going in the background, and I could just chill and have conversation with people while I'm going, and it just really set the mood. And when they started cracking down on people for music and stuff, it stopped me from streaming for a while. And then I had to be like, okay, let me focus on shows and podcasts. And that's kind of where I got to where I am now. But I was talking with Char about that earlier. It took me like 5 years to figure out where I fit into streaming. Like, I really wanted to stream, but there was nothing about the way I did it that really, like, trying to play games, but I'm not a guy that you would look at for gameplay and be like, oh my God, he's so good. I love his strats. I can't teach people about playing games. I just play. It's always been about conversation. So I was like, okay, well, switch to conversation. Let's see. By the way, I was supposed to be writing voice lines for Pitch Black and have you on in the background. In actuality, I've wrote 2 lines. Then I'm doing my job. That's validation. That's validation right there. If I can entertain you with literally nothing but a circle camera and my voice and me fighting with my wife, I count it as a win. Music finally found out about Twitch and came through with the ban hammer. Yeah. Which I just still do not understand. What is so hard for these people to understand that literally it's extra promotion. It is promotion for you and your artist. When people hear a song with a streamer and they like the song, they're going to go, hey, where's that song? They're going to go get it. It's insanity to me. Like, you're literally killing the best free promotion and marketing you could have. Anyway, don't get me started. Don't get me started. I'm flustered. They want their royalties, bro. You get more royalties from more people listening to your stuff than one streamer. Or even 100 streamers. It's exposure that leads to more money. They just can't see past the old way of doing things. They haven't evolved with the world. They found out Twitch exists, but they haven't understood how it helps yet. They don't understand the inner workings to know how it benefits them. They don't know how many record sales they got because of what someone heard on a stream. I am getting flustered, okay? I am getting flustered. But it makes me mad. It makes me mad. I always asked what song was on in the background. Yeah. Got so many playlists from streamers. Yeah. Yeah, but Papa music industry don't give a shit about that. They would if they actually cared about money. Me and my brother used to say it all the time when talking about things like this. You say you want money, but do you? Because if you did, things would look a little different. But they don't. It's all about the same conversation I was having about theaters and how the music industry is actually propping up theaters instead of actually letting the tradition die because it is not the preferred way of viewing media anymore. Do I want the death of theaters? No. But theaters should become a commodity. Theaters should become a thing where you have actual theater lovers, people who want the theater experience, to be like, you know what? I'm going to go to that special theater. Dog, you're killing me. I'm going to go to that special theater. I'm going to sit down, me and the waifu, with a bunch of other people who enjoy the theatrical experience. We're going to have us a steak, and we're going to watch on the big screen this movie. It shouldn't exist for the common goer anymore. Because one, from my experience, again, the common moviegoer treats it like their living room, which ruins it for people who actually want the theatrical experience. No, I'm not talking about the people who laugh. You can laugh during a movie. You could be like, oh, that's funny. You can do all that. But then you have people checking Twitter with their screens on full blast, can't stop picking up their phones and turning on the light in your face, having full-blown conversations going on. You know what? I'm getting upset. For those of you who have been around this long enough know that I feel very strong because people have taken my church from me. Oosa. Oosa. We're going to move on to something different. The members only movie theater you're talking about? That's going to be my next place studio. I already got the chairs and everything picked out. When the next place is set up to its... I'll give you all a tour when it's set up. Streaming better, I could get high and stay in my PJs. I don't like sitting next to humans. I don't mind humans if they know how to act. If they know how to act, I don't have a problem with them. But what do we know about humans?
They don't know how to act.
That's right, baby. They don't know how to act. So you ruined it. They've ruined my church. I don't even go to the theater anymore. There used to be days where I would just go to the theater in the morning and leave at night. Just have a nice 3-peat going on there where you just watch a movie, get out, go into a new movie, get out, go into a new movie. I loved the theater. Now I don't want any of y'all to have it. This is how I feel when I go watch Dragon Ball movie next week. Oh, God. Since when do you have any time for humans, Mighty? I'm a very personable dude. I love being around humans. I do. You'll never find someone more talkative and more ready to just meet new people than me. But when it comes to being in a movie theater, you shut your goddamn mouth. I have looked. This woman was in the theater. She had her child. I've had, like, that woman ended up grabbing her child as if a predator was about to get it. Because he was running rampant, and my rage had built so much that the look I gave him as I was following him back to his mom, she saw it and was like, "Baby, sit down. Baby, sit down, sit down." I would, if he had tripped and hit his head on a chair, I would have been so happy. But she sat him down because she saw my patience was wearing thin. So thin. But that's just it. When I actually yelled at someone in the theater, that's when I knew I could no longer be in the theater. Because I can't open myself up to stupid incidents. One, I'm a black man in America. But also, I can't open myself up to having to making a scene or being part of a scene in public. It goes against how much of a gentleman I am. It goes against who I am as a whole. I'm not out here acting a fool. That's not me. But when it comes to being in my church and having it defiled by all these plebs, I can't do it. I can't do it. Not me, I'm going to war. Ragamuffins. No. Don't let them get one of the good ones. Don't let them get one of the good ones, baby. Not messing around with these folk. Not for them. Not for them. So, wow. I'm going to start purposefully drinking faster. That's especially for you, Raga, because you be living dangerously. Talking about, I'm going to cause a scene, make a war, and then you be in Florida. That ain't the area for us, my guy. That ain't the area. They'll have you sleeping with the algae bloom. That's out of control over there. And then weren't you the one that was telling me about you want to move to Texas? It's like you're honestly trying to give them your soul. Just give it to them. It's fine. Just give it to them. Yes, I'm here. Where do I check my soul in? There we go. So, let's see. I would have thrown the kid at the screen. Now nobody can watch the movie. God damn, Char. No, it's just for real. It's like when I say it's my church, it's my church. Like that would, no matter how bad life, the day, the week, the month was going, I could literally go into a movie theater and just all of it would wash away. Not anymore. And it's sad. It really is. All jokes aside, it's sad. I wish I could go and enjoy myself at the theater. I've tried. It's not possible for me anymore. So I watch my movies at home. And I'm a huge proponent of them doing same day release. Put it out on the streaming service. Put it out in the theater if you have to. Just do it. Hey, we'll talk more about that in the mini conversations to come on Night at the Talkies or Audible Brunch podcast. Both of them are going to be pretty much just, movies, pop culture, games, Do I have a list of all the video? No, I don't. They're spread between different devices and stuff now. I'm working on quite a few videos. I can't do some of the stuff for them until after I move. Oh, what matters is our plan. So, Jamie, thank you. And gifted 64 subs in the channel. Oh no, Ragamuffin's gifted. See, Ragamuffins always got me. Jamie ain't gifting nothing. Ain't gifting nothing. No, I'm just playing. He gifts me with his time. Bro, I corrected myself. You just got to wait for the stream to catch up. That was Raga. Once again, bringing it for the people. Single-handedly keeping this channel alive. As Raga does. What am I going to do with these 100K channel points? I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with something. To offer for them. Because I haven't put any time into that. Any time into what those are supposed to lead to. We need something to do with them. Okay. I have 45K. Yeah. We're going to find something to do with it. Maybe we'll put like a little poll or something on Twitter to be like, hey, what should we do with channel points? I don't know. I just don't. I don't think about them. I just don't. I don't.
Much like your merch.
Much like the merch. I just don't think about it. We need to. Let's see. I have 54K. Yeah, Char. First and only channel I have 6 figures in. I am honored. Truly. 6 figures. 6 stacks. But yeah, your channel was the same for me. Your channel, like when you were streaming more, your channel had the most, was the channel I had the most points in. Clearly, there wasn't anything else. Just not. Man, I wish my channel points was my bank account. Man, dude, don't we all? Let me see here. Oh yeah, I gotta continue drinking. Oh, there we go. Did I have? I don't know. I don't even think I have the rest of this layout set up. Do I? Okay, guys, this might look funky, and yeah, it looks funky. Yeah, it's funky as hell. I forgot because I erased the Night at the Talkies from this channel to put in the other one. So, yeah. I make like 5,000 highlighted messages now. Or I can make. Yeah. I'll figure out something, guys. I'll figure it out. There has to be something we can do. There was at one point where I was like, yo, I'm going to make it so that I have beats queued up so that when people click the channel points and submit it, I'll just do a freestyle. And I was like, no, I ain't doing it. That's stupid. I saw someone else doing it, and I was like, that's terrible. That's a dumb idea. I hate it. So, drinking. I'm trying to end it at 7 more minutes. 7 more minutes from now. Yeah. So, now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't have taken that stuff off, because I'd love to watch some of these movie trailers with y'all. But that's going to be for the other show. I already got the show queued up for the trailers we're going to be looking at. I want to get started, but I can't trust it right now. For 2,000 channel points, you have to review a movie of the commenter's choice in 60 seconds or less.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Huh. That is good. I like that. Jammy coming through with the drops. Corpo Jammy for the win. New skin. Q4 2022. Need a scene with a timer. Make another scene. Yeah. Yeah, that's easily doable. It could just be this scene with a big timer over the chat. Something like that. That'll work. That'll work. See, the only thing is like I would want to go and like grab a trailer for the background. Like the actual trailer for the movie. Man, you got like 6 podcasts. What's another scene? A lot goes into them scenes, man. As simple as this page looks, it took a lot. It really did. Like I was sitting here using Slob's like options to change the color of things so that I could keep the same layout across multiple things, like same things, but have them color coded to what show it was on. Look, settings. Jamie knows settings. I don't know, guys. I don't know. That is a good suggestion, though. I do like that. I feel like people aren't going to appreciate what I say about the movies they suggest. I mean, I'm here for it. I always am. Y'all know that. But we'll see. Oh, guys, it's only about 3 more sips. About 3 more sips and we're wrapping it up.
3 mouthfuls.
Three mouthfuls worth of content left. Well, I have 45K to spend, so plenty of movies to review. I hope you're ready. Yikes. That's going to be the good part. Yeah. Just make a bare bone scene where it's like you can still see the camera, like this whole left side, but I can pull up like the trailer on that and show it in the background, and then just put the timer on and go. So yeah, it can be done. We can build it.
We have the technology.
We do have the technology. All right. Well, this has gone really well. Really well. Like I said, I didn't expect it to be on for like 30 minutes. Now it's about to reach an hour and 30 minutes. We do have to figure out how we're going to. We're going to have to figure out those moments where we're just recording and when we're streaming. Like the Audible Brunch podcast, I have it set up to where there's going to be kind of like a format so it can be chopped up easily into separate content. But then there's going to be the other stuff when speaking about different movie things where it's like, I'm just going to hit up Jamie or Raga or whoever wants to. If you're in the Discord, you'll see when I'm calling for it. And it'll just be like, hey, let's talk about Batgirl. And we're just going to talk about whatever the topic is and just come up with a format and just knock it all out in like 20 minutes. And that's a video going up on the YouTube. Do you have a stream deck with all the quick access buttons? No. I don't feel like I do enough to warrant all those goddamn buttons. If not, that would come in very handy considering how many shows you're going to be doing and all of the scene management. I just don't understand stream decks. I don't get it. Like, I kind of get it. Like, I've watched videos to understand it, but it feels like so much compared to what I want to do. Like, it feels like overkill, like being cool for the sake of cool. Being like, yeah, they won't see it, but I have this deck over here that I'm just, yeah, it's going to be so cool. I'm so high tech. I'm like, preparation negates the need for the stream deck, in my opinion. But once again, that could be because I don't know everything that he'd bring to the table. But I also don't need to be spending more money right now because I'm already spending enough. A lot. Especially for the setup of the next place. There's going to be some stuff in that room that y'all don't even get to see that's going to cost a grip. So, yeah. But yeah, they seem like they'd be dope. I just feel like it's too much. It's like one of those things that people have to signify
Status?
Yeah, a status of streamer level. And, I mean, we all know me. My status is cemented. I'm a fucking legend. So, you know, I don't need a Stream Deck to tell me that. And my preparation of settings, I mean, I've already spent 2 months just to be able to show y'all this screen. Like, my level of preparation is pretty on point. I know what each scene is, why it exists, and, like, what I need in it. And if I can pull it off, hiccups, if I can pull it off, I don't need a Stream Deck. I've prepared for every outcome, and I'm ready to do it. Just like before I went live with this, I was like, do I want to do it in this screen, or do I want to do it in my Solo Bolo stream setup, which has a similar screen, but would have allowed me to pull in trailers and such. But I knew if I could pull in trailers, I'm going to be here all day talking about movies. So I was like, no, this is supposed to be a cup of coffee and done. So this layout is perfect for what I'm doing. Plan for execution. If you want to be Bret Hart, the excellence of execution, you need to make a plan. Now, when things go outside of a plan, you got to wiggle things around, like me with the Made in Dreams podcast logo yesterday. That thing changed positions like 4 times during the show. I was having fun just like clicking and moving it places. But that's because, yeah, in that layout where the way it stands, that I can't find a good place for it. It like no place, it looks right before I go live, and then it doesn't look right when I'm live. And I'm like, I hate this. And so I'll just be moving it around. I feel like that's entertainment, though. I feel like that's, I feel like y'all enjoy seeing me fight that logo across the screen. We're done, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of today's show. I hope you've enjoyed the morning cup of coffee with Vicious. And, I don't know. Maybe I'll look through this. Maybe I'll look through this to, maybe cut something out for YouTube. I don't know. I really wanted y'all to jump into the chat room with the voice chat with me on the Discord so that we could have more conversations. But that comes later. That comes later. It'd be funny if you placed the logo at Jamie's face and not address it. I thought about it, but I was like, nah, let me not do that. Let me not disrespect King James like that. But like I said, with that, we're done. Thank you for joining me. Love you all. Bye-bye.